Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 4 in season number 4 of the HES Elimination Series. We are here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Brickyard, the most prestige racetrack in the world for the Indy 50K. It is a 12-lap race around this 2.5-mile speedway in Speedway, Indiana. And we are ready to eliminate 2 more drivers from championship contention here in the HES Elimination Series. So far, the guys who are eliminated are Chris Skinlart and Luke Rainey, who were both eliminated at Daytona, Jordan Lopez and Daniel McMillan, who were both eliminated at Auto Club, and then last time at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway, Philip Goldberg and Eli Bright were eliminated from championship contention in that one. However, they're all still here, they're all still racing, and they still got a great chance of getting a win. And, yeah, I think that's about it. We do know that the number 35 of Julius Anderson is safe from elimination in today's race, so no matter what happens to the 35, he's still going to be in championship contention when we get to the next race here in the HES Elimination Series. And that is because he won the last race here in the HES Elimination Series at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Let's go ahead and get these guys to roll off here. The starting lineup rolling on the bottom of your screen. This is how they finished last time at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway. And that is how we line up the races from the previous races' results. And Julius Anderson won that race at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway, so he gets to start on the pole here for the Indy 50K. Alongside him, it's the number 98 of Julio Cesar, Nick Smith, and Chris Skinlart. Skinlart, one of those drivers who is eliminated from championship contention, starting on the outside there in row number 2. Row number 3, Luke Rainey, another one of those eliminated drivers, starting alongside the number 55 of Paul Minnick. Then ourselves Reagan Whitlock and Dana Mon in row number 4. Row number 5 sees Donovan Duthit and Stuart Gratton. Jordan Lopez, an eliminated driver, starting alongside Cody Sill, the Daytona winner. We got ourselves Ryan Madden starting alongside defending champion Matt Dalio. Row number 8 is the number 26 of Josh Crash and the number 46 of Devin Cook. Al Lagasse in the 93, I should say. Almost said 95 for some reason. And then these bottom 3 drivers are all eliminated from championship contention. Daniel McMillan was eliminated at Auto Club, and the 2 guys who were eliminated at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway, Philip Goldberg and Eli Bright, starting in the final row for this race. But this is the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, one of the few racetracks that we have gone to in every single season of this series. This and Daytona may be the only 2 possible. Now, we might have gone to Talladega all 4 seasons as well. We're going to be going to Talladega, of course, but this is definitely one of the longer-running racetracks of this series. And this series, when it used the original mod, it ran alongside the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, so it had a totally different schedule then than it does now. But we're still here at Indianapolis, one of my favorite racetracks in this game, Indianapolis 2010. I love this racetrack. We have the Indianapolis 250 here in the IndyCar Series, and the Cup Series races are always fantastic here, and that means that this race is going to be fantastic because we're running Cup cars. Pace car is going to pull off, and a chance to win, and Indianapolis is at stake here for these 20 drivers in the field, but also a chance to be safe from the next race at South Boston. Green flag is out, and we're racing here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And Julius Anderson gets the run to the inside of Julio Cesar on the first lap of the race. Right behind him is his teammate Nick Smith, who won at Auto Club. So a couple of winners this season, running 1-2 here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I really like the way they race here. They kind of draft down the back, and they peek to the inside, heading into turn number 3. That's where we're going to see a lot of our passing here today. And Nick Smith is going to give us our first pass for the lead as he gets to the inside of his teammate Julius Anderson for first place. Luke Rainey, even though he's eliminated from championship contention, he's on the inside, taking second away from the 35 and looking to grab his first career win here on Napa Fan. Julio Cesar side by side with Julius Anderson. And remember what I said, no matter what happens to Julius Anderson in this race, he is safe from elimination today. He has nothing to worry about. And that's good for him because he finished in 18th place in the first 2 races of the season, barely avoiding elimination in both of those races. Nick Smith out front in the number 34. I really like that camera angle there. It's one of my favorite camera angles of any racetrack. I just love it. Love the way it kind of gets close to the car and then the car goes away. I just love that angle for some reason. I love this racetrack. Luke Rainey running in the second position. Julio Cesar, how about Ryan Madden? Moving his way up the fourth position to the inside of Jordan Lopez. Julius Anderson has found his way back to the inside. He's up the fifth position in the number 35. And right now, we're going to see who would be in the elimination positions. That would be Devin Cook and defending champion Matt Dallio, currently running in 20th position. That is not good at all for the defending champion. But you see all these guys behind here. Those guys are definitely going to get a run on the inside and put different drivers in the elimination positions. Lap 3 of 12. This is definitely going to be one of the quicker races of the season. No, Gratton's around back in there. And he is involved with Chris Skinlart. This one might not bring out a caution, though, and it will not. Only unless the 38 triggers it. I don't believe it. Whoa, that one will. That will trigger the caution. Or at least that should have triggered the caution. And it didn't. Very interesting. The fact that they spun to the infield grass and were not on the racing surface allowed for that crash to happen without a caution. It's a tendency here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. They're not as quick to bring out the caution here as they are at other racetracks, and as a result, Stuart Gratton is going to be eliminated from championship contention. That's a tough one for him. He got into, I believe, Cody Sill back in there. And Chris Skinlart, an eliminated driver already this season, was involved as well. And as Gratton tried to get back out onto the racetrack, he ended up hitting that 38, and that damaged his race car, and that's going to be it for him in the number 21. Tough break. Pass for the lead, Luke Rainey, even though he's eliminated, that's not stopping him from trying to get this win here in Indianapolis. He's to the inside of Nick Smith, and he is going to take the lead on lap number 4 of 12. So we know that Stuart Gratton is going to be eliminated. He's going to be lapped right there. But who is going to be the other driver? Looks like at the moment it's going to be Reagan Whitlock in the 32. Remember, Chris Skinlart is already eliminated. Even though he's in 19th place, he can't be eliminated again, can he? So that means that 18th position is for the final elimination spot. And right now, Reagan Whitlock is in that position, and that is not a good position to be in. But he's still in this group of a lot of guys, and he still has a pretty good chance at getting around somebody to avoid elimination. And that's a tough break for Stuart Gratton. He was doing a pretty decent job this season here in the HERS Elimination Series. And the good old-fashioned Stuart Gratton luck has returned for him. Really hate it for him. I just don't understand it. It hasn't been too bad in this series. In the Dodge Throwback Series, it was ridiculous. And pretty much any other series he's been in, it's been ridiculous. But then again, he's a champion here on Napa Fan. Won the Napa Truck Series Championship in season number 3, so it's not like he's an unsuccessful driver because of his luck. He definitely knows how to get it done, and you never know. He might get a couple wins here before the season's done here in the HERS Elimination Series. But in case you're wondering why they did not bring out a caution, they were not on the racing surface when they were sideways or stopped, and they just kept on going because there was no need to bring out a caution. Luke Rainey still out front. Julio Cesar has finished second in the past 2 races here in the HERS Elimination Series. Pretty sure he does not want to finish there again. He wants to get a win. And he is currently running in the second position, drafting the number 13 down the front stretch. Luke Rainey's going to lead at the halfway point of the Indy 50K here in the HERS Elimination Series. Josh Crash up to third. Ryan Madden in fourth. Eliminated driver Daniel McMillan taking fifth away from number 35 of Julius Anderson, and Nick Smith running in the 7th position with Anderson running in 6th. Then we got Eli Bright, another eliminated driver, Al Lagacy. Philip Goldberg is also eliminated from championship contention. We got Devin Cook, Josh Crash, Paul Minnick, Donovan Duthitt, Matt Delia, Reagan Whitlock, Cody Sill, and along with Stuart Gratton, it looks like Dane Amon would be the eliminated driver if they finish the way they are currently running. Remember, Chris Skinlart is eliminated, and he can't be eliminated again, so that means 18th position is for an eliminated spot at the moment. Back to the lead. They may all be single file, but that does not mean that passing is impossible. In fact, it's very easy to pass here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in NR 2003. As you see Josh Crash get to the inside of Julio Cesar for second place, and Crash is going to have his eyes set on the leader, Luke Rainey. Luke Rainey started on the pole at Daytona, but got eliminated in the first race of the season. He'd like to get a little bit of redemption from what happened to him at that other 2.5-mile racetrack. And he's led the past couple of laps here in the Indy 50K, but remember, passing is very easy here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, especially if you get a guy that drafts right up on you, and that's what Josh Crash is doing right now in this number 26. And he may actually get to the inside of him coming to the line. Not going to quite do it yet. Luke Rainey's going to lead it with 4 laps to go. Josh Crash is looking, though, in the number 26. And he wants to be safe from elimination in the next race, which is going to be at the South Boston Speedway. The one and only short track of the season for these guys, and it's going to definitely be an interesting race there around that 4/10 of a mile racetrack. But Josh Crash out front here at Indianapolis, taking the lead away from Luke Rainey on lap 9 of 12. Ryan Madden, with help from Daniel McMillan, taking second away from the 13. Madden is still in championship contention as well, and he's looking to get safety from elimination in the next race. Currently, the eliminated driver would be Reagan Whitlock, and it's definitely a very heated battle back in here. Cody Sill bumping off of Dane Amon. If any of these guys crash, whoever has the most damage is most likely going to be the guy eliminated. But this is for championship eligibility. 2 of these drivers will make it into the championship, or will continue to be in the championship hunt, but one of them will be eliminated, and right now that one guy would be Reagan Whitlock, who would join Stuart Gratton in this race as the 2 drivers eliminated from championship contention. We'll see how it all shakes out back in there. To the lead, these guys are closing in on Josh Crash. Daniel McMillan, an eliminated driver. Oh boy, they might be going 3 wide here. Luke Rainey right on the bumper of the 59. He could have spun him into the inside wall, but he chose not to. Very good driving by those guys, but they're going to go 3 wide back in here. Julius Anderson to the inside of Nick Smith and Ryan Madden, and these guys have to be careful. If they crash, they might not make it. And when I say they might not make it, they might be eliminated from championship contention. This is not good at all. Nick Smith almost got spun into the wall by Ryan Madden, but fortunately they kept it clean, and it is very, very intense back in here for the 5th position here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. If any of those guys crash, that could be the end of the season for them. Reagan Whitlock in the 32 still in the final position. And, well, not in the final position, but the 18th position and the first elimination position. And he does not want to finish there, but neither does Cody Sill or Dane Amon or Donovan Duthit. All 4 of these guys kind of back in the pack there. Anyways, I believe we have 2 laps to go. No, it's actually the white flag here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Daniel McMillan taking the lead away from Josh Crash on the final lap. But Crash is still going to have a chance of winning this one as he got to the inside there. Did not let Rainey get to the inside of him. And Josh Crash knows if he wins this race, he's safe from elimination in the next one. But Daniel McMillan, he was eliminated at the Auto Club Speedway. He's trying to grab his first win of his career here on Napa Fan. And he might very well get it. The number 59 going to come out at turn number 4. Josh Crash is not going to get to him. And our first eliminated driver will win a race this season. Daniel McMillan in the number 59 wins the Indy 50K here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And Reagan Whitlock unable to surpass the 7 of Cody Sill. And it's going to be Reagan Whitlock and Stuart Gratton, the 2 drivers eliminated from championship contention here today at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Tough break for those guys. But another eliminated driver, Daniel McMillan, gets the victory, and that means that nobody is going to be safe from elimination when we head to South Boston, and that's definitely going to make it interesting. But Daniel McMillan gets the win here in the Indy 50K in the HERS Elimination Series. There are the official standings right there, as you see, eliminated already, but that doesn't matter too much for him right now because he just won at Indianapolis, the most prestige racetrack in the world. It's pretty special to win here, even though I probably had more races here than any other racetrack, other than Daytona probably. But still, it's good to win at Indianapolis, and Daniel McMillan just did so here in the HERS Elimination Series. Reagan Whitlock and Stuart Gratton both eliminated in this one. Gratton crashed midway, or actually kind of early on in the race with Chris Skinlart, and Reagan Whitlock was just in the wrong position. He is not going to advance on in championship contention, but they will both still race in the HERS Elimination Series, and just like Daniel McMillan, they're going to have a chance at getting a couple victories before the season is over. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Daniel McMillan for getting the victory here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And the next race, as I said, is going to be at the South Boston Speedway. At least I think it's going to be at the South Boston Speedway. Yeah, I think it is. pretty sure it's going to be South Boston. I don't think it's going to be Armory Digital. I don't think it really matters, because I know that the Her's Elimination Series and the Air Electric Pro Series are going to be at both of those racetracks, and I think I had to set it, wanted to set it so that the NRLOA 200K would be on a Saturday, and I know I changed the schedule around a little bit, but I'm pretty sure South Boston is next. But if it's not, it would be Armory Digital, but I'm pretty sure South Boston is going to be the next race, and that is going to be a little while from now. Well, not too long from now, actually. It's probably just going to be about a week. Yeah, next week, you guys will see that race. I'm not really too good at this timeline. Anyways, congratulations to Daniel McMillan for getting the victory here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And that is it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.